Rat.
I think the only rat content I think about is the one with the avocados.
Oh, right. the fucking avocados.
It's like the one that I still think about.
I don't even remember how it goes anymore, but I just know that I loved it so much.
I could send it to you. I have it.
Please do. I fucking love it. Was it like Game of Thrones themed or something?
I think it was using the song, that 180 song that was put in Stranger Things.
Oh, Stranger
Running
Things.
Up the Hills?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a parody song for that with the rat with the avocado. And it was like trying to sell avocados to God or something.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid.
Trying to sell avocados to God.
That's like a great view into what my brain looks like on the inside of my skull. That one video is the best way I can describe what it's like to be me.
Oh my god. We love it. We love to see it. Where's mine? Oh man. There's so many patterns to this man.
Yeah, how could you do that to yourself? I'd kill myself.
I want him to be mixed match.
I mean, it's cool, but like, oh god, redrawing it, dude.
Okay, I got it. Here you go. I could slap that bitch there.
Man. I don't know what to do with myself.
Love yourself.
I wish.
Give yourself give yourself a backpack. No, pat yourself on the back right now.
Okay. I'm doing it.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not much to be proud of, but I appreciate it.
Oh mate, like you ever go like, oh man, I'm an idiot. Oh, why did I fucking do that? Oh, I'm such a failure. You ever do that?
Always.
You need to balance it out and compliment yourself.
Ten, I'm
Well,
the
I've
fucking
started
best.
doing that. I've literally started being like, I'm so fucking cool. I'm awesome. I'm so awesome. Like, I've started doing that a lot recently.
Hell yeah.
Love to see it.
Yeah. Even though at this point I've kind of like adopted it in a way where it's like, when I do this, I know that like I'm failing so hard at something, but I'm doing my best.
Oh man.
Valid.
That's all we could ask for, doing our very best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drawing this girl, and I took away her eyebrows for the moment.
Bald.
She's
Bald.
I like how bald equates to not having eyebrows, but very could possibly have hair.
There was
So still
actually
bald.
there's actually this one guy in my high school who shaved his eyebrows.
That sounds like a skinhead ass thing to do. That sounds awful.
posted in
And
the
his
friend's
hair
voice
was
chat
also
channel.
very, very short.
Oh. Someone had some issues, I see. Let me look and see. What you said. See.
Yeah,
I
she's
can find
bald.
the chat. Oh my god, it looks so scary without the eyebrows.
I know.
Why? It looks like she's literally gonna hunt me down.
I don't know why people without eyebrows just look intimidating.
It's like Cyrus from
I mean,
Pokemon.
well, I was gonna actually bring up Gara.
Oh, that works too.
Wait, he doesn't have eyebrows?
But, like, everyone- no, he doesn't. That's his whole thing. But everyone wanted to fuck him so bad, regardless of not having eyebrows.
Okay, he's got that chill emo aesthetic. Okay, yeah, he doesn't have eyebrows. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Also, he has eyeliner, which makes sense in the desert.
Does it?
Yeah, eyeliner gets rid of glare.
Hmm.
Oh my god, seriously? Is that the reason why the Egyptian people wore it?
Yeah.
Or is that just their really?
Yeah. Football players.
The amount of Egyptian content I have sucked up into my little brain over the years, and not one has ever told me that.
Oh man.
It's wild.
Yeah. You know how football players will
Yeah, the things under their eyes, right?
Same reason. Get rid of glare that hits the cheeks and then hits your eyes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh wow.
I
My
learned
little
new
rat brain
things
is learning
today.
a lot today. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's cool. Interesting.
The more you know, Omi.
I don't know how it's gonna help me necessarily, unless I'm in the middle of some tactical stealth issue that I need to put some shit on my face.
And then in the army, they will literally just when you're putting on camouflage, they will literally give you one of those makeup kits, and this is how you apply it. And it's basically the opposite of what you do normally, because you want to, instead of accentuating the highlights, you want to get rid of them, so then people can't see the glare on your face.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Compact, that's the word for it.
Yeah, that I've heard the word for anyway, but I never knew.
Yeah, I like learning.
So do I, but that's one I just never knew that one.
Yeah,
There was something else recently that I learned, and I can't remember what it was, and I'm out of all the fucking shit that I've oh my god, it was fucking camels. It was
Camel.
camels. I was the amount of camels I have
Hello
seen
there,
in documentaries, and this one TikTok showed this camel with this thing this organ that came out of its mouth and started pumping like a heart, and then sucked it back into its throat, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And it's an organ for mating and whatnot. I'm like to attract a mate. I'm I have never in any documentary or anything that has ever had a camel in it, or an educational video about a camel, has never ever said anything about this. It is my first time ever seeing that, and it was on TikTok. Wild shit.
Damn.
Man, it
was
really
gross.
could be like that.
It was like that for sure. Wild.
Unplanned collab. Wow. You kept me company. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. Sure.
It's all fun. Fun talkings. As I try to finish this mentally ill man.
You're gonna be finished way before I'm finished.
Ray's finished before everyone finishes.
I
Yeah.
try to be.
Yeah, I'm not finishing this today.
I could try to finish.
Do you work from home tomorrow?
I do.
Tempting.
I wish I was privileged enough. But
I'm not
not in this
working at
economy anymore.
I thought you guys worked the same job.
No.
You
Different
worked
areas.
different departments or something? Oh,
We
yeah.
were
Different areas, different buildings.
Oh, okay. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, you're lucky you get to work from home, though.
Yeah.
That's pretty rare.
I have the option of working from home, but I feel so less productive. I need to be in the fucking office. I cannot be in my home.
It's nice.
That's
working
the
from
complete
home.
opposite of Nate. Nate can't do shit in the office, but when he's at home, he does 10 times more work.
Yeah.
It just depends on the kind of person you
That's the
are.
only
I think
thing for
I would
working from
agree
home.
with you, Seed. I think I would get too distracted being comfortable in my own home.
Yeah, and it's just I don't know. I just get antsy. I'm like, you have to like separate your life into different sections, and I cannot set up my desk both in my own personal free time and while working.
You know what I do? Because I have that issue when working, like with scripting my games. I'm on my desktop. I want to draw or play video games. So whenever I need a script, I go to my bedroom and I go on my Mac because I can't open games on my Mac, and it's kind of annoying to draw on it.
Valid.
I only have the one computer, so.
Yeah. We'll see how long my work from home lasts, because I'm thinking of looking for another place to work.
Oh man.
Oh, you're looking for a new job right now? Jeez.
Yeah.
In this economy.
Why?
Yeah, this
For more
economy.
pay?
Because I've been there for like 2 years, and I asked them about my contract, and they basically said that like they don't have the space or budget, so just they're still working on it. But before they said that they were going to give me a position, and they were working on that position, but now it seems like they're not working on that position.
Yeah, it's definitely like at this point, it's like you can't take anyone's word for it. You're right to start looking for a new job, even if it is going to be super hard right now.
And I'm like, this is kind of starting to become ridiculous because I need like benefits.
Oh yeah,
And
no, I hear
I
you.
do more work than the lady who gets paid more than me. And has
Yeah,
a permanent position.
welcome to how it is.
Yeah.
This is the reason why everyone tells you like just do the bare minimum at this point, because like you're not gonna get anywhere.
That's what I've been doing. Because I'm like, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Craig.
I needed to learn that lesson a lot earlier.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah, no, 'cause,
crazy.
like, I also have a habit of like overworking myself in terms of like trying to go above and beyond other people, and like it just doesn't ever pay out, and so you know.
Oh,
For me, it's like
I forgot about this.
I wish I was faster at work and like getting my tasks done, because I sometimes I'll like just zone out, and it's like, what was I working on? And I'm trying to get back in focus. Or like when I'm writing an email, I just take way too fucking long, like 20 minutes to write an email, and then double checking it to make sure I didn't like insult the CEO's mother or something. Like,
There you go. Oh, better now.
and it's just like, man,
Forgot about this.
it's a good job, but seriously, I suck at this job.
You know, it's okay to suck at the job.
Yeah.
Most people aren't going to be good at the jobs that they do because they're not doing a job that they're passionate about. So there's no point to doing a good job.
Yeah. I will say, like the new guy joined us 2 months ago. He's very similar to me in terms of like lack of confidence and like asking questions and like, oh, is this email okay? It's like and now I'm like looking at him, it's like I see it myself, but I'm also like, bro, just dude, relax. You're doing fine. But it's like, is this how I come off?
I think it's just the fact that they hit an opportunity with a job they feel that they're not as qualified
He has a master's.
for as other people.
He has a master's degree in this field, and it's like,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Well, is it like his first full-time job though?
I don't know. I know he worked at like a lab before. For context,
Well, I was gonna say maybe they're just not like the most social person, so like maybe they're just nervous about how they come off to others because they're not like used to being in such a social environment. Because people in labs, they're typically not like with a lot of people. It's a very small team, if
Okay.
any.
Good point.
Yeah. So he could just be nervous about the fact that like, you know, he's not used to having to confront people, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what he does, what his job position or title is, or his responsibilities. So I'm just pulling that out of my ass.
Fair. He updates the raw material specifications. So we work at a cheese company, and I can't get too specific here, but just
Right.
documentation.
Cheese.
Yeah, cheese. Documentation on like, how do we make the cheese? What is included in the cheese? What are the claims we're making?
Okay, so he's kind of like a product, like, how do you presentation setuper thing, kind of.
I don't know how to describe the job. I've also done the same thing, but I think he's gonna get better at it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's still pretty new. Like there was like I swear to God, I worked at Goodwill for like 1 week and then I quit because the way that they treat you at that job is wild. Like
Employees are like,
I was there for 3 days into my 1 week that I stayed there. 3 days in, already they were sighing at me and getting upset with me, and they were like, "We expected you to learn this already." I'm like, "What do you mean?
Oh
It's been
my
3 fucking
God,
days."
that's what I had
Oh
to
my
go
God.
through, and
It's like I'm so glad that you think that someone can learn this in 3 days. Get someone else that worked in another store if you want someone that already knows what they're doing. Is like like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know jack shit about this. I'm here to make money. I'm not here to, like, that because I know everything about how to do this. It was something I was passionate about because I was passionate about low-income people being able to buy things for cheaper. But, like, the amount of rules and the fact that they watch you and monitor you at all times, and, like, there's like a strike system, and like I got struck for like clocking in a minute early or like
What?
a minute late.
bro,
I'm not even kidding. It's so bad. Like they literally monitor you on the cameras from a different location, and they give notes to your manager on like what they're seeing, and they're like, "Oh, you're not fast enough. You're not being fast enough. You need to pump out 500 pieces of clothing that are sellable in like an hour." I'm like, dude. That's not dependent on me. That's dependent on the quality of the clothes, because you don't even want to say, like, the managers get to decide what they sell in the store, and she's like, "I don't want any stains on anything." I'm like, okay, well, most of the shit that I see is stained, and you want quality clothes, not baby clothes, not this, not that. It can't have logos on it, especially not, like, it can't have, like logos from, like, any small businesses on it, like, so, like, Nike only. I'm like, you want me to pump out 500 pieces of clothing in an hour that all follow these requirements? That's just not possible. It's just not possible.
Yeah, I hate those type of people.
Yeah. It's wild. I don't know, man. But
seems like
He'll
Break
be
wants
fine.
to start a fight with you, Omi.
what about who's starting to fight with me?
Break.
Break.
Oh, fuck Break. I'm not even paying attention. I don't know why he hates me so much. What did I do? What did I ever do to you?
Man, she's a fucking troll. Don't worry, Omi. He's just a troll.
Let's see. I'm trying to work on getting a full-time job right now, but it's just like, because I don't have like
Okay.
any proper education at all due to life circumstances, and so like I'm trying to go through a program that can help me being like as I am now, to try to get some job training and whatnot, and so that I can enter a job that will actually, that I can follow the criteria of. But oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's very hard.
It's like even people who are qualified for their fucking jobs like can't even get a goddamn job.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like legit, the strategy is spam out a bunch of applications daily.
Yeah, I mean, I was seeing this woman on TikTok that's like, I have a master's degree in this. I have a bachelor's in this, and I've sent out over 2,000 applications in the past 2 years and heard back from maybe 3, and 2 of them were scams, and 1 never got back to her. So it's like, that's terrible.
Relatable.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I can't wait to get back to it.
Yeah.
I might be joining you.
Again, you don't like cheese?
A good job. Again, I just don't feel I'm very good at the job, and it's like I have imposter syndrome, right? I don't know if there's something else bigger behind it, but I might be burned out. But
Yeah, but I mean, hey.
it pays well. It's
Yeah.
a good commute. It's not perfect, but there are a lot of nice things, and I really should be grateful. But it's like, man, I'm not happy, and I don't know why.
I think it's
valid.
just that you're like the rest of us, where it's like we would rather be doing our passion for our jobs, and anything else is going to be a slog no matter what it is.
Yeah.
I think that that's fair to
Yeah.
say for any of us.
Where are all the jobs would it sell?
I don't know.
When I started this job, it was at Cell, and then like my coworker left, and then I took over his role, and I got permanent, and I was like, oh yeah, that's great. Shit, no, that's a lie. I wasn't excited. I was like, man, I should fucking look for another job, and they offered me the permanent. It was like, if you declined, you're basically quitting the job. I'm like, okay, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wish you guys best of luck on that front. Thank you.
Yes, thanks. Even though I'm not gonna be on that front for
Thanks, Break.
a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Especially
stay.
now with this economy.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at until I get something.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys, I'm gonna use ChatGPT to write my what do you call it? My resume. I'm gonna learn how to code. I'm gonna just make a bot that applies to a bunch of positions, and I'm gonna fucking keep applying to places even if they decline me. Like, fuck you.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, there probably is a bot out there that you can buy that'll just do it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Probably like some kind of subscription or something. Yeah. Because, like, this world is too difficult to do on your own, and doing it manually is very exhausting, especially when it doesn't, like when they have that situation where it's like, oh, put in your resume here, and then they have you fill out everything anyway, and then you have to do it for every single fucking one, and oh my god, it drives me fucking insane.
Yeah, and then put your cover letter. It's like, oh, I'm abandoning this application.
That's what I did the
Yeah,
same.
exactly.
I did the same. I see the cover letter. I'm like, close.
I have a cover letter though, and I just edit the information though.
Yeah, that's the right way of doing it.
That's just type a random ass cover letter.
Yeah, I've seen people who like
What if
sort of. Go ahead.
What if I be delusional? What if I apply for Nintendo? Let me stop.
Like the Nintendo store? Sure, go ahead.
No, the Nintendo company.
Oh, that's delusion. That's delusional.
I'm not going to
That's
Nintendo and be like,
delusional.
hire me as a graphic designer.
And honestly, I feel like their team has been the same for so many years. It has not changed.
Probably.
Makes me a little sad that I left my position at the big electronics company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Like
had good lunches.
No, not that one. That one was fine. That one I left on good terms. Like, I did everything right when I left there. It was the one I went to. And then I left in like 2 weeks. Take care of your mental health, kids.
Oh.
I mean, honestly,
It's okay.
that's a feeling, yeah.
It happens to the best of us. I worked in Staples for a week.
Yeah.
I had the other job for a few months.
I can
I
literally
mean,
go ahead.
yeah.
Yeah, I could take a picture of my like employment history graphed. It is patchy as fuck.
But I have not been at a single job for a
I
full year.
worked as a cashier for 3 hours.
Oh my god.
Now that sounds like a crash out if I've ever heard
That's a whole new record.
Let me guess. Probably got left alone, no manager to help you, and you had a whole line of people behind you because like literally no one taught you how to do anything. They just left you there.
I did. I said,
Nah, this ain't me. This ain't me. I can't, people. I actually liked being a cashier at Taco Bell. I got a lot of tips. They were very nice to me.
That's good.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that bad. I just said, I can't be this.
That's valid.
It can't be this. That's so funny. Bro, I wish I had a Costco near me. I would love to work at Costco.
That kind of reminds me when I was applying for jobs after college, and my uncle was like, "You need to get a job. You should apply for Wawa's." And I was like, "Sir, I have a degree."
Sir, I have a degree. And he's just like, that don't matter. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. My parents were like telling me, "Oh yeah, work at the airport." Like,
Oh my gosh, I almost had an airport job. In the office
you
there,
did.
they wanted me to work night shift, and I was like, "No, thank you."
good call.
Oh my god, I would totally do that. Are you kidding me? It would be so slow.
Yeah, but the neighborhood I live in, I don't think it's great to be waiting for a bus at that time.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's
no.
not.
Bro.
You gotta-
Yeah. That's fair.
that's why you gotta save up for a car.
Ew.
Is this economy?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Oh god, I gotta
Yes.
take care of my car.
Yeah, you do.
I need a
You
car so
sure
bad.
do.
Yeah. I got very lucky when I got it. It is giving me some trouble, but I have fixed. It's always been like fixable trouble.
I was very close to buying Tommy's partner's car, their old car, for like $2K. It was like a Chevy Impala or whatever. But then it broke down and then I moved away, so I didn't get to buy that car. Which I regret every day.
Well, if it broke down, then it probably was going to give
Yeah.
you more problems. You
I mean, yeah, that's fair, I guess. But he had offered to fix all that stuff before I bought it, but
like how old was it and how many miles?
it was like a Chevy Impala from I mean, the Impala is, I think this one was maybe like the 90s or the 2000s car. It was like pretty old, but it had like less than 100,000 miles on it, so
Oh, that's not bad.
yeah, no, it was pretty good. Like, it wasn't a bad car at all. I mean, it was old, but it wasn't bad. It was definitely better than most cars at that age range, so
Yeah, okay, I get it.
yeah. But I don't think it would have made the whole trek back here anyway.
Yeah. I do
By a
not.
long distance.
I trust my car for like daily commutes, but I can't currently trust
Road
it for
trip.
like road trip. No,
Yeah, no.
I want to visit a friend in Virginia. I'm like, do I trust my car to Virginia? No.
It's just a
You'd probably
measly
break down on the
4-hour
side of the road.
commute. What
Yeah.
could go wrong?
Like, I just don't want to be stuck in like Maryland and be like, ah.
Oh, Maryland. Oh god, the worst place to be.
No, it's more like the idea of just being in between states and like, okay, if I get a tow truck, can I bring it to a local
Where are
mechanic,
you towing it? Yeah.
or do I get it all the way taken back to where I am?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very situational.
You don't want to get stuck.
Yeah, for example, my car like didn't quite break down. Like when I was working at that company, I left after 2 weeks. 1 week, I was like driving, and the check engine light came on in the morning. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to deal with that in the afternoon.
Awesome.
And then afternoon came, I was like in the car. I was like, it's running fine, and I just inflated my tires with my electric inflator, and then my car just turned off. I'm like, well, I'm glad I didn't fucking start driving. And then I went in the lobby. I called my brother. It was like, when he came, it actually just started up. It had no problems, and I had no idea what was bad. The battery was just old.
Oh.
Yeah. So I just replaced it.
An acidic battery.
Yeah.
Oh man. But like, oh man, I want a full-time job so bad. But like a work from home position would be so ideal.
Yeah.
But like, just doesn't
Valid.
exist.
I just want a job where I like feel I am capable of doing it, and I'm happy
Yeah, I
doing
guess
it,
that's
And
the dream.
and pays me decently.
Yeah, that's overstretching the dream.
Damn it!
Gotta lie. That's asking for a little much, buddy.
Is it
You
too
can't be happy and be paid well.
much? Part of happiness is being paid well.
It's true.
Okay. I did make the mistake in this one job interview where I'm like, I probably should say this, but like the minimum I'm willing to accept is X, Y, and Z. And it's like I didn't tell them the second part where it's like that's the minimum for like a good company, but you know, I'm willing to accept a slightly shittier company depending on how much money you pay me. I didn't tell them the second part. And so when I got the offer, it was like only 2K above the minimum. And they were like, it's above the minimum. And it's like, you tried so fucking bait. You skirted above it.
Yeah. I mean, I've kind of come to the understanding at this point that negotiating wages is just not possible for the most part, unless it's a job that's really, really niche and like they hardly have any candidates for it. That's the one time you can negotiate, but if it's anything else, there's like no wiggle room because they're like, okay, well, if you're gonna try to, you know, have us pay you more, then we're just gonna go to the next candidate and just pick them instead, because like, and that's the problem, is that they will do that.
Yeah.
They will do that.
I did have this one. I had 3 interviews one day, and like I did the morning one, and I kind of, I think I don't remember if it was a morning one that I blew, but it was like at a bank or something, and I think I blew it because I didn't talk to the first person there. I only talked when both of them were there, which was dumb of me. Then I had the second interview, and they were like, I almost missed it because I was like clicked on the wrong link because 3 interviews a day.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, hi guys, and then we had a chat. And it was like 3 people, like 3 managers, and it was kind of weird that like, why am I getting interviewed by like 3 managers? But they liked me enough to offer me the position, and like I accepted it because it was like, oh my god, yes, it's just enough money. And then I took the 3rd interview because why not? And the 3rd interview, I got the job as well, and they offered me $1 extra. I'm like, why did I take the 2nd?
Yeah.
And then I lucked out.
I mean, you could have just said fuck them and took the 3rd anyway.
Yeah.
You honestly could have done that. There's no reason why you didn't have like any contractual obligation, I assume, at that very moment.
Yeah, I didn't sign anything yet, but later the guy who was like, because it was like a contract position through an agency, and they were like, oh yeah, we can address that, we can work on that. So I got lucky and I got the extra $1. But then I worked at a fucking shipping company during COVID. Let's go.
Oh.
Yeah. Man, that was such fun.
Oh yeah, I bet. Steed, make a business and then hire us all. How about that?
I want to.
Please do. Because if you do have a business and you open it up, I'm here. Just let me know.
We all are artists. We could have an art studio.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
The only like business I've thought of is like with my 3D scanning, just going around to the different monuments, taking the 3D scans of them and like random stuff and like selling it like the license online.
Does that not exist already? I would have thought that would.
Oh no, that totally exists.
Oh.
But it's just like I just not that much of an entrepreneur. And so
Neither am I. I don't know how to do anything.
Yeah. Shit. I should get on Flickr and start selling my pictures or something. At least get some money back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could invest
work.
to get more lenses.
Yeah.
True.
It's an endless cycle.
Yeah.
It's an endless vicious cycle of lens diction.
Bro, I dude, today I was looking at a 50mm f.95, and I'm like, this bad boy collects 3.5 times the amount of light my fastest lens goes. I don't need it.
But you do. But you do
SpongeBob,
see.
I need it!
Needed.
Yeah, but if it was a 35mm, I'd probably like be very tempted. Because at the convention, my 50mm was like way too fucking zoomed in, and I had to like back up way too much.
Oh.
You know what's funny about this is that if someone came in and had no context behind this, they would probably think you were talking about guns.
So yeah, I'd be shooting up the place, and then just like,
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. You mean in Minecraft, right?
yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, Minecraft.
just get a bunch of headshots and then show them off online. Oh my god.
Damn. Like oh my god. You and your lenses is very funny.
Yeah. I could also, instead of saying lenses, I could say glass. But then people would think I'm talking about drugs.
What?
Bro,
Why?
Bro, I just need a bit more glass. I need.
Yeah. People use code names.
Are they talking about guns? Yeah, exactly. There you go. Like, I don't know jack shit about guns.
Yeah, I know a little bit.
I know basically as much as like a few gun names, and like that's about it.
You put the bullet in, you pull the trigger,
Yeah.
and it goes pew pew.
Pew pew.
Well, you put the bullet in, you load it, and then you get it. I'm not gonna make comments on this as if I know what I'm doing.
Valid.
Like, I'm not gonna give someone instructions and then get somebody killed. Not that anyone here probably owns a gun, but still.
No comment.
Okay.
Highly suspicious here.
You say no comment, I take that. No comment. That's exactly what it is. No comment. I mean, I grew up around guns, but not in like a hunter kind of way. I grew up around guns because like I come from a family that's like police officers and FBI and bullshit like that. So
You got feds in your family. You can't be friends anymore.
no, my mom's cousin is actually an FBI agent. I guess I don't know anything about him. I just know that that's what he does.
Yeah, FBI is fine. I got no issues with FBI. They literally just solve crimes.
Solve crimes. Yes,
No,
indeed.
no
See, that is
crime
what the
committing.
FBI does.
No. No crimes ever committed.
We're innocent. We have never committed any crimes.
Nope.
That's suspicious.
Why?
No.
Why would you be suspicious?
I confess my only crime is I've been a cutie patootie.
And sent this you to jail.
Sure.
No
Sure,
comment.
Yes. X.
I think my one thing that I ever stole was a green bean from the grocery store as a child.
I like stole a magazine because I thought newspapers were free.
They were once upon a time. Some newspapers are free. I think local newspapers are free, but like the bigger
Yeah,
ones like New York Times and stuff, those are the ones you gotta pay for.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom like took it and like returned it into the pharmacy.
Yeah. I'm at the pharmacy. Wow. Yeah, no, I'm more used to the ones that are like in those little cases on the street.
Oh yeah, those are free.
Yeah, those are the local ones.
I'm done
Well-
drawing, guys.
Nice.
Speed through it. we're done. We're donezo.
Rapido.
Took like 2 hours.
Wow.
Real artist. Yippee!
What's it like to do that quickly without Adderall? I would love to know. Do normal people feel like they're always on Adderall? Is this normal? Like, is it a normal thing?
I've never been on Adderall, I can't tell you. Also, I'm not normal, but okay.
Well,
Good.
like, to have the capacity to sit down for hours and just keep drawing and drawing and drawing and, like, and get it done quickly. Just to have that kind of, like, motivation that you don't just stop after 2 lines to go and get distracted by a video or something and then come back, maybe do a couple more lines, and then just stop the rest of the day.
You gotta
To be
run
clear.
on crackhead energy.
Yeah. To be clear, like, if I was not in a voice chat, I would not be drawing right now, and if I was drawing, I'd still be distracted by a bunch of shit.
Then you need Adderall.
Sometimes at work, I'll scan, and then I'll be on my phone for like 15 minutes, and then I'll scan a bit more, and then I'll go
Yeah,
You like that?
sometimes I'm like on eBay, like, is there a good deal? I'm like in between.
They're good lenses for me.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I have done that. Just looking for like good deals and good lens.
Good deals on lenses.
Yeah.
gotta
Like-
get the good deals.
Bro, it's just, hey man, like someone like posted like what was it, an f2.8 consistent 70 to 200 millimeter, and it was like, I was like yes, and I put in like a low offer, and he was like, seeing as you're like the first person and this everything works here, $10 over my offer, and it's like, bet. And that's how I saved like $70.
Oh yeah.
Not bad.
That's like a whole video game before they implemented the new pricing.
And tariffs! Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hell
God.
yeah. The $90 Nintendo game that doesn't even actually come on the cartridge. It's just a key. Download it. Awesome.
Yeah.
From what I've seen is that some of them are keys and then some of them are physical games.
So fucking stupid. Don't
Which-
price them the same.
Yeah, I wouldn't price them the same.
No, that's just so dumb. Like, oh my god, I can't with this. I can't. I'll be here all day. I'll
Just
be
me
here
say-
all night.
It's me say they hate us. For real, for real.
If you don't have internet and you have a Nintendo system, then you just perish.
Yeah, I mean, there are
Oh.
definitely. Well, yeah, actually, no, that's a good point. Now that you bring that up, like,
Yeah, you do-
they're
you do
kind of
need,
forcing
internet.
people into doing online now.
You don't need
But
Nintendo,
Nintendo was, like-
online specifically, but you do need internet access.
Yeah, like, but I think that's them trying to push the Nintendo online. Like, Nintendo was like the last bastion outside of Steam that like actually had the ability to play games without that being a necessity.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Steam requires internet access, but like, I don't want Nintendo turning into the same shit that everyone else is with the whole Xbox Live and whatever the fuck it is, or like the passes for like PlayStation. Like, I don't want that. I already pay enough. Like, if I'm gonna pay yearly for your shit, I'm not gonna be able to afford to buy your games. So what the heck? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was so excited about the Switch 2, but I am not buying it.
I'm
Well.
not getting it.
No.
I'm Pokemon addicted.
Yeah.
See, if the games were actually good, I would agree with you, but they are just not getting any better.
I need to see my sweet Blorbles.
As someone
Let's see
with
them in all the other games.
Yeah, I'm Pokepilled. I need
Can't
the
wait.
new shinies.
I mean, I was gonna say then go ahead and collect Pokemon cards, but that's an entirely different fucking beast.
It's so hard to get cards now.
It is. Yeah, no, Nate has been on a kick, and he just went to a convention recently, like 2 times, to trade around cards and buy cards, and it's bad.
How much will the Nintendo Switch 2 cost with the tariffs?
Oh my god, too much money.
They got temporarily paused, but...
Yeah, because they don't have an actual pricing. They can't actually formulate a price because the tariffs keep going up and up and up.
Keeps changing.
And if they put a price that's too high, no one's gonna fucking buy it. People already don't want to buy it at a $400 price point. Imagine putting it for like $900 because of the damn tariffs. It's just not... No one's gonna fucking buy it.
There's
They
a
don't
good
want
chance
to.
that
They don't
shit is
want a
made in
Wii U
China.
situation again.
No. Like, it's just so bad. It's so bad. And like, but I will say that the one thing that I love the most about this is the Chinese companies outing all these big companies. Like the fucking Birkin bag bullshit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's wild.
All I know is that I'm pretty sure that Nintendo makes their electronics in China.
Possibly.
Most gaming companies do.
Yeah, they do.
Then it's not based on the country of shipping origin, but manufacturer origin, so it's going to be included to the Chinese tariffs, which at the moment is 145. So
yeah, I don't think the majority of Japan
shit.
has any of its actual like major manufacturing done in the country. It's mostly China.
So with the tariffs, it's going to be an additional $652 for the Switch 2.
Yeah, so basically about like 900 or 1,000.
No,
yeah,
it's $1,102 for just the Switch 2.
Yeah, no one's fucking buying it unless they're like content creators that want to get it immediately. But other than that, everyone's gonna be watching. Everyone's gonna be watching the games get played.
I'll close my eyes and dream about being in Kalos.
And doesn't even include the games if they're they're like what?
Yeah,
$80.
Like $80.
Let's see, $80 times 145. Well,
if you're buying them online.
With the tariffs, it adds another $116 to the $80
That would have to
price.
be for the physical copy.
Yeah, for the physical copy. So it's going to be like a total of nearly $200 for one game.
Fuck that. I don't know. Oh. You know what? I think I have a proper solution for this. We all just need to move to China. That's it.
That's before
That's
the
the
Chinese
solution.
government decides to ban the Americans to entering the country.
Oh my god.
It could happen. They could just ban us from entering the country.
I mean, Japan is already kind of doing that at this point, so it wouldn't really be that surprising. But China's more vain than Japan is. They would definitely not care. They're like, if you're spending money here, fuck it. It doesn't even matter.
Luckily for me, Sony's cameras aren't made in China. They're made in Thailand.
That still gets a percentage.
It doesn't get 120 something.
You're right.
It's actually 150 something now. Sorry.
Isn't Thailand's like what, 50?
I thought it was like 42 or something like
I
that.
thought it was in the 60s.
Really?
Oh, it might be the 60s. Yeah.
You know, never
That just sounds
mind.
like we're talking about
Never mind, because the one camera the camera body I'd love to have is like almost $4,000 itself. So we're not.
Awesome. Yeah, no.
If you close your eyes, you can imagine yourself.
Yeah,
You close your eyes, you can imagine yourself with your camera.
If we want to do anything, we need to just dream at this point. We can't do anything
Dream. Fuck. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Come
you
on,
go
no.
there.
What if we just become pirates and we intercept the shipment of Nintendo Switch 2?
we'd get
In Minecraft,
absolutely
right?
gunned down.
Yeah, in Minecraft. In Minecraft. We're
In
gonna build a ship in Minecraft. And we're gonna be
Minecraft,
pirates
right?
in Minecraft.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're talking about Minecraft, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't played Minecraft in forever.
I need to re-download Minecraft and the mods again.
You do.
I need to update my Minecraft.
I want a friend server, but I don't know how to do that.
I love how one of the channels that are recommended to me is Bernie Sanders.
Love Bernie.
Feel
Yeah,
the
I love
burn.
Bernie too.
I think for a
It'll
server,
burn.
you're gonna have to like buy it.
Ugh.
We pay for our server.
Yeah.
Have you been paying and have you been playing?
I play on
That'd be-
remote days.
Okay.
I need to re-download.
Wait, you're playing during work?
Yeah.
Based. Don't say it. Don't. I hope your boss doesn't watch.
I mean,
Your boss
I'm at
doesn't
home. My boss also works remote that day.
Your boss is probably sleeping.
My coworker be going on doctor's appointments on her remote day.
Is that the bad
Fair.
employee?
Yeah.
Okay, I literally took a job interview while on a remote day. I can't talk. I also on eBay I fucking bought this computer on a remote day.
Honestly, valid. Sometimes I contemplate, should I just stream?
Please, you get like a voice call.
I
Like,
just
hey,
have
chat,
to mute
we're-
the stream.
No, you could just do a off mic stream.
Yeah,
Like, you don't have to be talking.
that's so true.
You just do our stream while, just talking. Because I don't think anyone's really gonna be here, so it's work time.
Yeah, during work time. Fuck that.
Yeah.
But what if I stream tomorrow at like 1 p.m. or 12 p.m.?
Stream your workday.
I won't even get the notification on my
Stream
phone.
my workday. I think I'll get arrested.
Probably, considering I think you work for the state, don't you?
Redacted.
Redacted.
Can't get arrested for working for a cheese company though.
Well, I don't know. It depends on if you pull a Ray and you smuggle cheese.
Oh, I did smuggle. No, well, my dad smuggled the cheese.
Give us the cheese ingredients.
Smuggled a cheese.
Most cheeses are just milk, enzymes, cheese cultures, and salt.
Mmm.
Thank you for that lesson.
Yummy.
Yeah, like it's an open secret how you make cheese. We've been doing it for thousands of years.
Yeah, but every brand has their
Secret
special process and ingredients that they don't want other people to know.
I guess.
I mean, I worked with Boar's Head shit, and they were so very like
Hey,
posh
no,
about their shit. And then not long after I left that job, they had that whole fucking scandal where like most of their meat got like brought back because like people were getting sick.
yeah,
I
recall.
was like, damn. Yep, can't imagine what it's like over there right now. They can't even serve anything because that's all Publix fucking sells is Boar's Head shit.
Can't
Dylan
wait
was
to get
canceled.
more sick. Yay!
Yay.
Compromise
Yay.
elsewhere.
Yay! Can't wait
Compromise
to get
elsewhere.
sick.
Did you know that every company has to have its own recall policy, and every time a fucking partner is like asks us, "Hey, do you have a recall policy in place?" Yes. How often are you training it? I can't get the specifics right, but Okay, I thought you guys could sit next to it for a second. But it's just like how often are people trained? How do you make sure that this kind of stuff doesn't get in your food? Do you test this? Do you test that? And it's like, I have different facilities I gotta know the information for. What allergens are in this facility? Bro, I did not study food science. Why do I know this?
You're
Why
becoming
do
one
I
with the
know
cheese.
this?
I learned it on the job, and it's like, bro, they didn't even like teach me properly. It's like, okay, so this is our facility. This is what they do. It was more like, oh yeah, that place does this. That place usually does this. Here's who you contact if you need this information.
Awesome.
Yeah, and now I'm filling out documents where it's like, they're not even ours. They're like our partners in other countries. So it's like I got like 50 plus questions where I don't know, I think I can answer a few of them. Then I have to ask the rest of them in an email.
Please help. Send help, please.
Yes. And
Have
I've already
mercy, please.
And I've already told you how I deal with emails. That's so fun.
I think one of my pet peeves today that I think I recently learned was that I don't like it when I'm talking to someone over on Teams, and the first message they sent to me when they were replying to me is always hi. So they'll send me like, hi, do you have this and this? I reply, hi, do you have this and this?
I do that. I'm the one who does that.
You put hi every single.
No, I'll put like hello. Can we schedule this appointment? And they'll reply, and I'll be like, hello, that does not work.
Hello, this does not work. Hello. Just so you know, that doesn't work.
That actually happened recently because I asked someone for their like cubicle or like office number. I was like, hello, can I get your office number? And then she sent me her
But that's
phone
the
number.
email, right? You're doing it through emails, right?
Yeah.
Well, see, emails is okay.
She sent me
Emails is
like
fine.
her phone number, and I was like, hello, I'm sorry, but I need your office number.
No,
Hi
that's
again,
fine.
it's me.
With emails is fine. It's through Teams. Teams specifically that I hate it.
Yeah.
Why are you saying hi? It's just HI when we're talking through Teams. Why are you doing
It's
this?
fine. At least I don't text you guys like that. Imagine if I text you every Saturday.
No.
I think it's just the habit from the emails. That's why.
Habit through the emails is okay because you want to sound better than just writing the reply.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
At least
I think that it transferred over to Teams because we didn't use Teams until like recently in society. So Teams became popular during COVID, and that was only a couple years ago. So people have been emailing for like a decade or more, like in their job practices.
The worst part is that you know how sometimes we'll send a word or like a phrase, press enter, and then finish off the sentence, and then press enter again. That's what she did. She sends out hi first, then takes 2 minutes to send the rest of the reply, and I'm just here like, wait, why are you saying hi to me repeatedly? Like, what are you doing?
You know how many phones we went through at my job because at first, okay, so I have like a cell phone, right? And then we had like a regular telephone that we could use. And then on top of that, they gave us a virtual phone number that we could use. But then they got rid of the virtual phone number and they got rid of the telephones, and then they gave us a Teams phone number to use. So I went through 4 different numbers in the span of a year.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Do you ever have anyone who instead of just messaging you, they call you?
No.
I have a few caseworkers that will just call me through Teams, and I'm like, okay, you know, what's up? What's going on? I literally pick up like, yo, what's up? How can I help you?
Yo.
Wow.
But then there will be some people that'll need my help, and instead of like sending a message or calling me on Teams, they'll just take the elevator to the 3rd floor where I'm at.
Which do you prefer?
And then if I don't really have anything to help them, they literally just came upstairs for no reason.
Usually, I think the most I'll get is like a cell phone call, but that's usually people within my team. And then regular people, not so much.
Valid.
Yeah, the only phone calls I get is through people on my team.
I used to have to manage the phone number for our team. I mean, technically everyone's supposed to manage it, but I was the one mainly managing it, and that barely got any calls, so I stopped managing it. And then I got asked if I was managing it, and I was like, no. It never gets called.
That's so funny. You're like, oh no, I haven't. Sorry, bro.
There was only one lady who called, and she retired.
Oh man.
Damn, you didn't take her position?
I don't have a law degree.
Oh, you know.
Borrow it from her.
Borrow it from
You're
her.
right, I could commit. Let me stop.
In Minecraft, right?
Minecraft. I could become Ray in Minecraft.
You could become Ray. You have her model.
I really could become
become
Ray.
Me too.
Yeah, my boss like will call me up sometimes, and it's like out of the blue, and it's like, huh, what? And it's like for really mundane stuff. And because I don't have my headphones on, I'll just like be zoned out and I don't hear it, and then I see like the notifications like, oh fuck, he called me. I'm like, yeah, and he's like, oh, I'm just doing this Excel thing. I'm like, okay, like, and I just sort it out. But it's just like, it just stresses me out. Like, huh? What am I getting called for? Huh? I don't know. I don't have anxiety, but you know, it's fun. It's fun.
I usually get called being like, hey, can we schedule this? Or like, hey, can you email this? Or hey, can you put in information in?
Yeah, just message.
Well,
Yeah, a lot of them just send me emails, but man. I had a lady at work today, the one who sent me like, hi, and then blah 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 blah. She was asking for a packet, like an information packet that I listed out, organized, and delivered to people. So she was going to check if, you know, we have this person into their list or whatever. And I checked on, like, you know, blah 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 blah, and I did it. And I told her, oh, yes, I delivered this on this day, but it used to be assigned to another co-worker, but she left, so. And I told her, look, I normally put these things either put them in the file cabinet, their own personal file cabinets. But if it's not there, because, you know, I delivered it like 11 days ago, it might be on her desk. So I told her to do that, and if she can't find it on the desk, talk to a supervisor. Because, you know, I'm on the 3rd floor, I can't help you, bro. And then she's like, oh, it's not in her file cabinet. And I'm like, well, that's why I told you to check her fucking desk. That's why I recommended for you to check her desk. And then she's like, oh, I couldn't find it there, blah, blah. Well, I don't know what to tell you, because that means that she lost it, not me. Because I did my job. Can't help you. And then my coworker and my team, she because, you know, the lady, like, stopped her when she was downstairs. And she was like, I'll take a look at the desk, you know? And tell me why it was the first packet on the desk. Because she even went to, like, the supervisor and talked about it. It's like, she left all her work on her desk in a bin. And she's like, I shit you not, Ray. It was literally the first packet. She's like, oh, I wasn't looking at April's, because I know she was like a July, blah blah. Well, why are you looking by month? Weren't you looking by name? Like, hello?
Well,
And I put it in as a April because P-Front wrote 4-1. How, like, what do you want me to do? But when I checked in the system, she was indeed a July, not an April. So I'm like, I don't know, man. It's not my fault. I didn't wrote the 4-1. The ladies in the front desk wrote 4-1, okay? But yeah, honestly, it was because of her that we had to change our plan, because we used to personally deliver everything to the caseworkers, so they don't have to worry about something getting lost or not knowing where something's at. But then she was saying that she like couldn't find it, and like Loki softly put the blame on us. So my supervisor had to call me, saying, why did we change our previous like thing? We were putting everything in the file cabinets. Like, well, what's happening? Well, why did that change? I'm like, oh, because we don't find the folders anymore. That's the whole reason why we're putting them there. But and I told her, you want me to do that again? I'll do it again. Like, that's no problem. And then I went downstairs with my coworker, and we went to talk to this lady. I'm like, yo, so we heard that you need more help, because clearly you're the one who told the supervisor. Like, who else is going to tell her, you know? And we had to defend ourselves. I shit you not, it was in her shelf, the packet that she said she lost. Like, oh, I didn't have time to find it. You know, the lady was outside, blah, blah. She had a baby. I want to get her out of here, blah, blah, blah. And like, yeah, but I don't know how you organize your desk. Like, and she was teaching us, like, oh, I put my Junes here, my Julys here. And then when she was flipping through them, I shit you not, it was right there. And I just looked at her with a smile. I was like, so you found it?
You know, I
She's
told
like,
my
yeah.
coworker a similar thing, because she would put folders on her desk, and I'm like, to make things easier, can you put them in the file rack where everybody has access to them? That way I don't have to go through your desk. Because I don't need anything happening on that desk, and I get blamed.
yeah.
Yeah, so, and you know, because of that little hiccup, even though it was better for some caseworkers for us to personally hand it to them or put it somewhere on their desk or whatever, we had to go back to the old one, the old route. Even though some caseworkers forget they have stuff there because they don't check the file cabinets. And man, the last 2 times I did the packets and I checked the file cabinet and I see the one that I did like 10 days ago still there, and I'm like, that's no bueno. I sent an email about this. I sent 2 emails. Now I sent 3 emails telling you all you people to remove your shit, because this is a mix of months and there's rent increases in there. And you're not checking it? Can't blame that on me. I sent 3 emails and I tagged every supervisor. Can't blame it on me. I don't know. I wrote the date. I wrote the date where I deliver it. Like, I know it by heart, or the dates I deliver it. And I put a sticky note on each packet on the day that I deliver it. You can't do it. Can't blame me.
Good. Cover your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cover my ass like 4 different ways.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do it. No. If you have a question, I can answer it really frequently. You know, I can answer it really well. So, can't blame it on me. And this lady just tries. Like, oh, I can't find, not my problem, because I told you where it was at. If someone moved it, I can't really help you with that. Because that just means that someone took it, and if someone took it, well, guess we gotta talk to the supervisors and change our plan again, which is delivering to everyone personally. But, oh, you don't know where you placed it, because, you know, it's on your desk, your rules. I can't help you with that. Gotta go back to the cabinets.
I love the passive aggressiveness.
Oh yeah.
I feel this way also when it comes to scanning, because some of these people don't scan the most recent stuff into the system, which is causing me and my other coworker lady to having go back to the previous alphabets we already scanned, even though they want us to start, you know, they want us to scan all of the alphabet, and right now we're on F, and we've been, you know.
You got past E? Yippee!
Wow.
We didn't have that many people in our file cabinets.
Oh wait, it was a D, right?
No, it was actually B. B was the largest one, and C.
Okay. Yippee! Over the hump.
No,
Been
because
there.
then we're going to get to G soon, and that's going to be a fucking pain in the ass. There's a lot of G's, and H has a good amount of people too, and I'm not excited for when we get to M. M, R, S, or W. Not
Last
excited
names?
for those. Yeah, let's buy last names.
Why W? That doesn't seem like one that's gonna be a problem.
Williams,
Walters.
Wills.
Walks.
There's a lot of those.
Okay,
Wells?
that's fair. I would have thought like T would have been a bad one.
No, it's M's, W's, R's, S, G's, B's. Those are the worst ones. They have a lot of people
boy.
in those letters specifically.
Yikes.
J's a little bit kind of like H and G. Well, not G. G's pretty good. No, it's pretty bad actually. Not good. Too many people
GG.
in G.
GG when you get to the G's.
Yeah.
Gonzalez. Garcia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So you already know how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But we can't continue moving forward in the alphabet if people are not scanning the recent stuff from the previous alphabets, or they'll have folders that are not scanned and mix it with the folders that are scanned, the file cabinets, which is a bigger mess. Because now I don't know which is the stuff that are scanned or not. Which we had to move cases from between A to E. No, A to C, because those are all the letters in one specific file cabinet. And we had to move it to the larger ones because they were too tight for caseworkers, and they were all fucking complaining because they don't have any arm strength to pull folders for whatever reason. And I'm pulling them bro, I'm not even using strength. I'm just being patient with it. You get me? They were all complaining about it. And okay, we'll take the time to do it. It took us 3 days to move all the letters between A to C to the new file cabinets. And I had to pull up so many folders. Well, I had to check the folders if they were scanned between all the letters. So I did that. And then I separated between the ones that were not scanned or the ones that are clearly too suspiciously too big for my liking. So I had to remove them from the pile. And after they're removed, I had to put them all in one big pile. And then me and my coworker had to organize all the folders by alphabetical order within their specific letter. So, and then when we did that, then we told the other guy, hey, file all these bitches away, because I'm not doing it.
Is that the bad one? The guy who's not good for anything?
Yeah, he's only good for filing away folders. So, I did this work since 7. You just got here at 10, so you could do that. Okay, have fun, because I'm not doing it. And I gotta take all the folders back upstairs, and then I gotta start scanning them. And that took 3 to 4 days, when it could have been 3 to 4 days of me working on F.
Yep.
And then they asked us, what letter you guys saw? And I'm like, well, don't know what to tell you, man. I'm still on F.
You should just have.
Tell you.
You should have a white board that just has one letter on it.
F.
F.
Can we get an F in the chat, boys?
A big F. So it's either that, and then sometimes, probably
Thank you for adding that yourself, Seed.
yeah.
Had to.
I do know that, at least once or twice a month, I had to put packets together I show a picture to Celestia before all the packets I gotta do by myself. It's like 300 plus packets. I had to go down a line and put them together, staple them, and then later on I have to fold all of them to mail it out. So that'll take me a hot minute. And then the ladies who schedule like inspections or whatever, they need help folding all of the inspection letters. So they drop it on us too. So awesome. I'm like, there'll be like 700 because both it's for 2 people. So it's like 1 letter, but it's a copy for 2 people. So it's like double the amount that we do for the packets. So it'll be like, it'll be like 600, 700. And I'm just here like, oh shit, I gotta scan, but can't say no all the time,
Well, no, if it's not in your job description, you can say no.
But then sometimes I'll ask the supervisors if they could use us for help, and they say yes. So at this point, it's whatever.
It's your first mistake.
I don't do it all the time. Sometimes I'm like, if I don't feel like scanning, I'll fold letters. And then I'll just do that for like the day. I'll just fold
Honestly,
like
valid.
300 letters.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah, so
I would much rather do that. I could do that all day easy.
Fold letters and shit. Or, I organize folders and scan them. And then upload it all and shit. But, sometimes the folders are not pretty, so they'll have mixed in codes in each thing. It's a fucking mess. I don't know how these people do shit. And then I have to archive everything, too, after I finish scanning this. So I have, like, a pile of documents I have to box up and write all this stuff in a piece of paper. And now I'm like box like 140 at this point.
Yeah.
And now we're going to be tasked to put in all the information of those boxes into the system, so then we could schedule a pickup for all the boxes. And do you think I know when I'm going to do that? I don't know, man. I asked my supervisor, like, hey, when do you want me to do this? He's like, whenever you feel confident. And I'm like, okay.
Never. Got it.
I'm like, okay.
Or you feel confident.
Like, whenever you feel confident with the system and, you think you could do it. And I'm like, okay. Okay, sir. I'll do that.
Got it.
But then he has someone else from a different office to try do a training with us. But because the system was down, she's like, oh, I sent you this PDF of how to go over the system or whatever. If you have any questions, email me or talk to me through Teams. And then I sent her another email because my supervisor asked me, and I was like, we never did the thing. And he was like, and I just told him, and then I just told him yeah, she just sent me this PDF going over, even though the screenshots were all ass. But yeah, that's what she sent me, and I'm like, okay. And he asked me to, just to send another email to reschedule it, which I did. I sent her a pretty decent sized email, saying that I have a few questions and that I feel it would be better to go over in the training section, and not just with me, with the other 2 people on my team. And she basically said, nah.
Okay.
She basically said
awesome.
nah, and that, just to, if you have any questions, to email her or talk to her in Teams, and then teach the other 2. And I'm like, okay. And then I told my supervisor that, and man, I was so done. He's like, you know what? I'll just do it myself.
Oh God.
But then we didn't do it today because I had to finish the thing that I started yesterday, and I'd rather get that done before I start something new. So that's what happened.
Well, what a story. But as great as that story was, I have to go now. But I do love you, and thank you so very much for telling me all of the office gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you had a bunch of fun, Owie. Till next time.
Yes, till next time, indeed. It was a pleasure talking with all of you as always.
Yes,
Yeah.
bye-bye. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night. All right, I made some progress on the lady.
Yeah.
Does she have eyebrows?
She does.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna send this to the commissioner. He has told me actually fire.
Wow.
Fire.
Yeah.
Welcome, Ray.
Oh wow, look, it's a raid.
Wow.
It's a raid.
Wow, it's a Ray braid. What were you doing?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Bro,
Thank
you
you,
need to
see.
fix that.
That's
What were you up to? I think Ray died. Oh, you're drawing your OC's unique? Wow, I love him! You should share him in the Discord. The world can love him too. Everyone could do community smooches.
sounds like him too. We'll take a community smooch from everyone. Here you go. Actually, I liked how I drew him. He looks better than the first time I drew his full body.
Looks cute.
I think his colors are way better now.
Yeah, they're a little bit more cohesive.
I know. It's all thanks to that one filter I put on him when I did that one drawing. Now, you know, I like that, so I'm just gonna take the colors from the filter. today.
Honestly, if you like that.
I might change Aria's skin tone. I noticed right next to Yannick, he's a bit cooler.
Mm-hmm.
I like him to be a bit more warm tone, a bit darker. I think it'll fit him more. I gotta draw Ooze and Kichiro. My god, Kichiro's so tiny in the fucking image. That's how big I drew back then.
Oh my god.
I haven't drawn Kichiro in so long. I gotta draw him so he got a new full body. And I gotta draw Luz too. That's not rendered. Or with Heaven.
Valid.
And then I can have all the updated cats together. That's so swell. Anyways, I shall BRB.
Okay.
Okay, my mom, I'll be back.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. You have to say bye as many times as you can so it gets like ingrained into someone's head like rainworms.
Are you giving people brain worms?
Yeah.
Amazing. Thing is, I don't have a brain, so I can't get them.
Membrane worms.
No! Would you love me if I was a brain worm?
I do like worms.
Okay.
I always wanted a pet worm.
I mean, they're really easy to get. I don't know what you'd feed them, though.
Compost. That's how people make compost. Put some worms in some dirt, give them some food, let them do their magic. Your poop makes compost.
Yeah, that's fair. Now I'm gonna look up. Let me see, pet worm.
I mean, you could easily buy worms. People sell worms so you can feed your pets.
No, not that kind. I meant like keeping worms as pets. No.
Yeah. Alright, chat, would you keep a pet worm? Would you have a pet worm, Seed?
Yeah, probably not.
No? Weak.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I don't want another pet.
It's so low maintenance.
Okay, I don't want another pet, and I don't want stuff in my room like that.
They only live for like a year top.
Just, I'm good. I assure you, I'm good.
At least they're not as bad as snails.
Where you
You don't
have to
want
crush
worms.
them.
Yeah, the snails, you gotta crush their eggs because they lay eggs. You know, like twice a year or something. They look gross. Oh, they're cute. They're cute. Worms. Worms.
I
And
always
then
feel
they have their
bad
little
when,
belly band.
yeah. I always feel bad when when it like rains and then they come out and it's like, no, don't go on the cement, don't go on the paver stones, worms, no. Keep the worm. Not
Worm.
there, but keep it somewhere.
Oh, it's gone now.
No. I forget that the stream is delayed by a few seconds.
Have you ever seen the hammerhead worm?
I think so.
I think that's the one that like regrows itself easily. And it's like very invasive.
He's just a little guy. Actually, there are multiple hammerheads.
Oh.
Yeah, they look like different colors.
Yeah.
Cute.
What if that becomes my new life? I quit the corporate life. I become a worm farmer.
I mean, if it pays the bills, go for it.
I talk to my worms at night and be like, sweet children of the worms. Tonight I will teach you the plans of world domination.
You trying to undermine people?
No, I would never. You know, I think worms are the one being undermined.
Damn.
They're always
you try
being
building an
forced out of their homes by the rain, stepped on by people not caring about them.
Listen, man, as a
Consumed
plant,
by birds.
I need them in the ground, right? So if you build an army and take them out of the ground, I will make an alliance with the ducks.
Hmm.
They're gonna make little pitter patters on the ground. And they're gonna eat all your worms.
That's terrible.
You're the one trying to do world domination.
I will enlist the help of parasitic snails.
They're ducks. I don't care about their health.
That's terrible. Ducks are already treated so badly.
I'm trying to think of a duck pun. I can't. I just know the cursed fact about duck reproduction.
The drill.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
It is weird that nature has done that, but okay.
Evolution
really-
that innovates.
Wow, I'm back.
Come back.
Thanks.
We're talking about ducks and drills.
Ducks and drills?
If you know, you know.
No, I don't.
Do you want to know?
I mean, sure. I know.
Ducks have, they have like drill penises, right?
Yeah.
And it's because they're known to assault female ducks. So the female duck's inside is like a maze.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like a corkscrew that goes in the opposite direction
Yeah.
to defend against unwanted advances. Let's put it like that.
So valid. Gotta protect
Animal
yourself.
biology.
Honestly, when you guys talked, told me that, it just reminded me of that weird ass video that just popped up in my fucking timer with the ostrich.
What did the ostrich do? Was it the one that...
Like the one where like the female ostrich was like in the street or whatever, like sitting down or whatever, and then the male one like tippy-toed behind her or something, and like he just did it there.
Oh,
and
okay.
then when he was done, he just got up and left. I was
That
like,
do be
what the
nature.
fuck? I'm like, what the hell? Why is my timeline showing me this? Like, the fuck, ¿qué pasó?
Yeah. Damn, at least have some decency like other birds who like do a whole mating dance.
No mating dance here.
Thank you.
Took me a hot minute to get into mod view. I was like, oh, I hope I'm fast enough. I gotta load it in. Gotta load in the goods. Now I could open. Yeah, that was some weird shit. Some weird ass shit. I was like, man, what the hell?
Dude, have you ever seen slug reproduction?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's really hot. I mean, yeah, I've seen some National Geographic videos on it. Why do you ask?
Like regular slugs, like land slugs.
No, actually.
Well,
I was about to look this up. Let me go in incognito mode.
yeah, you should. I'm so sorry, Break.
Yeah, sorry, Break, you just come back at the worst times.
You are not having good luck this stream.
You know what would be good luck though? You can get some Celestia merchandise. The
Oh my
stores are
God.
open. You could get your Celestia stuff so you could build your own Celestia Ita bag. Wouldn't that be great? You can get it right now. Is the mouse pad there though?
No, I forgot to update the mouse pad and button on mine.
Well,
and the slug
you see-
stickers.
Well,
And the
you
sticker
see-
sheets.
Well, you see, it's okay because at least you can place one order today and the other one later. Because you can't you can't combine the orders.
I'm actually looking it up. It looks like it's mutual.
Yeah.
You could do that, Break.
They like
You want
wrap
the
around
links?
each other, and their thing is like iridescent.
So why are sea slugs not like mutual? Why is it like a dom?
Yeah, the world may never know.
The world may never know.
One slug cuddles, the other slug stab.
Sounds
And,
like
like,
you have bipolar issues.
It sounds like the land slugs are a lot more peaceful.
Oh, that
Ooh.
sounds very
Ooh, medieval
fun.
times, nice.
I think I've seen them once, but
I never been there. We hope you have fun.
Same. I think the squad did a Renaissance trip one time, but I didn't go. Okay, that was Pennsylvania or something.
I know my sister went once,
Oh,
but I never went. Oh, that's cute.
that's
Your
nice.
sister.
okay, let's see. There is one. I don't know where this city is, so I'm gonna have to look it up. But let's see. What would it be this Saturday? $75 for an adult. Tempting.
We could just plan a hangout and spend $75 to go to medieval times. We have quite a lot of hangouts. I want to do the one that I'm planning first. Thinking of a good day. Probably 2 months from now.
Valid.
Alright, I'm gonna be back. I need to get my din.
Okay.
Those her eyes look fun. This one feels like a lot bigger than this one.
And you see? Yeah, it does look a little...
Yeah, I gotta fix her eyes. This one's also a little bit more off.
We could on my birthday. Are you planning it? Or you want other people to plan a medieval trip for you? No? Okay. I think nothing's gonna beat the quadruple birthday party at the mall, though.
Yeah.
Sorry, Break. Oh, I want to hang on birthday because on a Monday. Man, her birthday's on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But that means I technically celebrated my birthday like twice. Isn't that great? Celestia was celebrated her birthday twice.
Bro, I celebrated 3 times.
Whoa! Well, I guess 3 times too. I put... No, 4 times them. No, I'm gonna count 3. I did get like a little birthday thing at work.
That's nice.
Yeah, I still got the balloons on my desk. Very, very cute. I wasn't expecting it. Knowing that I just hit like literally a year. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, so sweet of you guys. You guys love me that much. And I'm glad you do.
This looks a little better now.
Yeah. Really does, man. Really does. Got to upload this to Toy House. It was on me. It was on me. And honestly, I'm gonna upload his image as character outfit designs.
Honestly, valid.
On Peach. I think majority of the outfits there are like the traditional Asian ones. Managed to change the
Yay, the flaps are done.
Yay! You wanna know something funny that I thought of?
Mm.
You know the meme of like you gotta get serious and then you're too serious.
Yeah.
You know? Imagine that with Zanik and the twins.
I could see that.
And it's the twins saying that to Zanik, and then when he's serious, he's just an actual cat, like a real life picture of a cat.
Yeah, you gotta draw that.
I need to Photoshop a cat.
Back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I'll do that next time we draw OTP memes.
Sure.
I'll do that, but I'll have to do my Photoshop skills. I have to Photoshop Zanik's outfit. Like, you're too serious. Too serious.
Serious.
Too serious. Yeah, that'll be so funny. I thought about that, like, wow. So good. I think so many people looked at him so weird. It was just a real life picture of a cat. Maybe a little concerned too.
I can see that.
Your reality is breaking apart. I think the only drawing I got left to try and finish this Wolfman. I gotta draw his body.
Me with Tonas.
Oh man, they're both just heads.
Yeah, they're floating in the head space.
Yeah. So funny, they both like grays too. Gray heads.
No, Tonas is more brown.
Wait, like, do you mean decapitated heads?
No, like they don't have a drawn body.
Oh.
Oh no!
I don't think I've decapitated any OCs yet.
Yes, you did.
Ooh.
Madison.
Oh, you're right. I did.
Well, maybe I did.
You just
Oh,
have a
we
Dullahan.
both. At this point, we both did.
Just have a Dullahan character.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, I did have a character like that. Have a good work and a good trip.
Waiting for that one lady to design males.
Valid.
Oh, I don't think it's happening though.
I'm just gonna assume the inside of this is red.
Honestly, so valid.
Theist. I mean, for less than 2 hours, this is good progress.
Yeah, probably gonna end soon though.
I mean, it is like 9, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost that time.
And I'll probably color this tomorrow, maybe. Most likely.
I mean, you work from home.
Yeah.
Also, what is her like actual name?
Hanukkah.
Okay, I thought it was like legit Honk.
No, that's the nickname people came up with her for in the fandom.
Oh, okay.
The Honk. And her voice actor is Eminita, who the fandom also calls Emmy Soon. Whoa, Laret. How are you? How's your day? Whoa. We are drawing the Honk. Well, technically coloring. We are coloring. Not even coloring, we're putting down flats.
You know, a bit like that, yeah?
Yeah. Most Love Live girls have like a nickname. Most. Or not most of them. Some of them do. I think if they have like a long name, they have some of them. Voice actors more commonly do have nicknames though.
I am now looking at the Know Your Meme page, and I'm realizing these are Love Live characters. These are the memes.
Yeah.
Umi, Sonata, Poker Face, the Nico Nico Ni. It's Joe.
No, the new Love Live song Ice Cream has been trending like all over the place on TikTok. And it's been going up on billboards like crazy recently.
Oh no.
You know the one I'm talking about?
No, I have no idea.
It goes like, Ruby-chan, hi, nani gaski?
You literally need-
or something like that.
You will have to link this to me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, that song started going viral, and like it's just been going crazy. Love Live always has like a certain song that goes viral. It happened with Snow Halation. Alright, her flaps are completed. Yay! Yippee! Yippee! Ooh. Oh.
Ooh, I see someone who made a Soul Eater nail pins. Ooh,
I'll figure out background later. Background is an afterthought right now. But I think I did good for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Yippee!
We
Yippee!
did the honk with the honk with the honk. The honk. Not bad.
Honk, honk.
I'm gonna close all these like tabs that I have open actually.
Save. Save. Save.
I did, it saved.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Save again.
Why would I save again? I can't save. I haven't made a change to save.
Yeah, you could do it in your mind.
Right. I just like asked for protected in my Eclipse Video Paint. Like I spread my arms. I'm like save.
Yes, exactly like that. Save.
Okay. I see boxes drawing. We could read out the box.
Yeah, triple art stream. Wow.
Triple art. Let's continue the art trade. Art trade.
Oh, you want to do an art trade?
Oh my
Okay.
God. All right, we're gonna rate out to Box. Box is also drawing. That way, we can continue seeing the art action. The guys are coming by.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye 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 bye. Adios, adios. Arrivederci. Guten Tag.
Auf Wiedersehen.
I forgot the thing in Japanese.